Okay, this is 11148 Ancient Futures. It's actually real close to the last property I did. It's on the same cul-de-sac. Right there is the other one. So just right across the street. Now this house, I'm pretty sure, I have to double check, had Chinese drywall and had to be fixed. I'm not sure if you know what Chinese drywall is. Oh, you know what? This is the same layout as the last house, right? You had the office when you walked in, this little area, which I was questioning, and then you walk into the living room and the kitchen. So same layout. The other one's on the water, and this one has carpet. So this one is, unless you like the color schemes, but this one doesn't have as many upgrades. I do see the crown molding. I'm not sure if the other one has the crown molding. But this has carpet, doesn't have the water view, and I think it has the Chinese drywall history. Chinese drywall was drywall that came out around 2007. I guess it came from China. That would be a logical explanation. No blinds. And it turned out this drywall was defective. It was actually corrosive. It was eating the metal away, and it was dangerous. It was toxic to breathe. So hundreds of homes were impacted by it. Those homes had to be gutted completely. All the drywall had to be removed, gutted down to the studs. All the appliances taken out, and then had to be completely redone. So I think this house has that history. I can check. By Florida law, it has to be disclosed. Just like sinkholes and mold. Chinese drywall has to be notated. Right there is a little pre-wire for. Right there is a little. Sorry, I got a phone call. Little pre-wire for speakers. So it does have right there, and there you can put the speakers in the wall, in the ceiling. There's another one right there, so that's nice. Has little tabs if you have any interest in putting audio in the ceiling. All right, let's take a quick look at the upstairs. This has the tile on the floor, these emblems and stuff. The other one doesn't. So there's pros and cons to both. But at a glance, this one has more carpet. Doesn't have the water view, and it may have the Chinese drywall history. They look to be the same layout. How funny. This one doesn't have the walkthrough. Remember I talked about drywalling it up? This doesn't have that. That's funny. So, what a way to give you an example, but just to take you to this property. You got your two closets. That's the granite. That's some nice finishes to it. Tub. Now, even if it has the Chinese drywall history, doesn't mean it's a bad house. You'd want to see documentation of who did it, making sure it was all done properly, that someone's accountable. There's water off in the distance. So making sure that that's the case. This is a really big lot. Really big lot. So, but you do have a road behind you. So you'd want to, get the paperwork, make sure everything was done, by someone who's accountable, someone who knows what they're doing. And yeah, if it's all done, then it's in the past. So yeah, here's that room. So if you were to drywall it up, look just like this home. So something you can do with the other one. Now this one does have the history. I don't have in front of me how much they're asking, but you might get it for a lesser price. The other one's $312. I'm not sure what this one's going for, but the other one's also, on the water. So this one has some nice walk-in closets. I don't remember the other one having so many walk-in closets. So this has granite throughout with these nice cabinets. Has that. It's definitely the same layout. I don't remember having this big window. I mean, it had a window, but I don't remember it being quite like that. This one has no blinds. And then the other one had the bar, right? The sink. This one doesn't have that. Still has the air handler. So.